what are the physical, emotional responses to trauma?
So the main ones are fight. So when we're faced with something traumatic, we fight. Fighting, anger, rage. Something reminds us of an old trauma, we might act by fighting. Another response would be fleeing the situation. That's reminding us of the trauma. And the third one, we talked about it earlier with the sexual abuse example, is freezing, detaching, dissociating. And if we want to think about that relationally, it could be the wife or the husband that's not responsive anymore, just numb and just going through the motions, or the person who's fleeing the relationship, or the act of rage that happens all of a sudden, like a hurricane, out of nowhere, and it might be a trigger that you didn't understand where it came from. Because in the relationship, something reminded that person of an old childhood trauma, for example, which is related to the way they were raised as kids,
Of course.
as it relates to needs being met. It doesn't have to be severe neglect. It can be just busy parents that weren't able
Just, I guess, going back to Maslow's hierarchy, correct? So, just ensuring that the basic needs are being met. And then obviously, depending on which tier has not been addressed.
That's why in therapy, at the first stage of trauma therapy, safety, establishing safety in the room is so imperative for the therapy to be successful and for the patient to feel comfortable going there.